U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. For one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're talking that could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eric Wilson. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Working to put a drive together.
At their own 43-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To the air with McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 30.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. There's Allison. Touchdown, Vikings. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
McCarthy is set to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
8 yards on the loss brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson from 8 yards out. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Ravens take over first and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now we know that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens. Flowers going to go in motion right. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down.
They'll run it again with Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on a first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 34 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but it did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw again. This is caught by Addison. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
That's good.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
23-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
13.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And now to compensate, at least on this drive, a momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. That's going deep for Bateman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
37-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
6 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. 3rd down at 6.
T.J. Hawkinson. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now McCarthy. Touchdown! Jordan Addison with his 2nd touchdown